Hello everybody. Well, I'm making potatoes today, a nice side dish. I'm just using some yellow potatoes and it's going to be cheesy and creamy, and I'm not sure what you want to call it, but it's certainly delicious and I hope you can give this a try. You just dice up a couple of potatoes, nice sized chunks about like this, and get them going in some water. I've got some water already boiling here on the stove. And then the next thing you want to do is dice up an onion, or half an onion. Depends on how much you like onion, I suppose, but this is a half of an onion. Get it diced up, and then get a skillet going with some butter. And once that's nice and warm, we put those onions in and get them sauteing. And when they start to get a little color on them, you go ahead and slice up a couple of cloves of garlic. So we're going to put some garlic in there, and also some salt and pepper. Get that in the pan, just like that. Fresh garlic. It's wonderful. And you could use more. This is, of course, a matter of taste, but a couple of cloves is about right. And you get that stirring, and when the onions start to get translucent, get a little color on them, and then it's time to put some flour. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of flour on top of these sauteed onions. And we want to get that nice and stirred up. Make sure that that flour gets to the heat and kind of get it cooked off just a little bit. It takes a couple of minutes, and you just stir it in. And keep stirring it. And then we want to add some milk. I'm going to add about a cup and a half of milk. Enough to cover everything. And I happen to have some cream, so I'm going to go ahead and use about 1/3 to 1/2 cup of cream just to make it even more creamy. Stir all that up and make sure you get everything up off the bottom of the pan. Now I'm going to use some white American cheese, about 4 or 5 slices. We'll get those sliced up. And when the sauce starts simmering, you want to go ahead and put that cheese in and get it all in that sauce and start stirring it. And you stir until the cheese melts. It doesn't take too long. This American cheese melts really easy. Now it's time to drain off those potatoes. And I have a dish that I'm going to bake the potatoes in, or finish the potatoes in. And so we put the potatoes in the dish, and now we're going to go ahead and cover them with this wonderful cheesy sauce. I don't even know what you want to call it. Cheese and onion and salt and pepper and garlic. It's a really simple spiced dish, but it's delicious. Get that in, kind of even it out, spread it out. Should be enough to just cover the potatoes. And then to top it off, we want to go ahead and get a couple more slices of that white American cheese and just kind of put it all over the top like that. Now I have the oven preheated to about 350 degrees, and I'm going to put that in the oven and let it bake for 20 to 25 minutes until the top gets brown. You can see how nice and bubbly it is. It's wonderful. Now you want to let it cool off before you dig into this. Give it about 5 minutes and let it stop bubbling. Give it a chance to set up a little. Now we'll go ahead and plate a little bit of this. Of course, this is a side dish, but I don't have other items ready. I don't have a full meal prepared. I just wanted to videotape this one dish. And of course, you could make a meal out of this. It's so wonderful. So let's go over here and take a look at this. Creamy, cheesy potatoes. Oh, it's great. Take a look at that. It smells so wonderful. That garlic comes through and the cheese comes through. Even that browned cheese on top, that golden cheese, has a different flavor to it. It's wonderful. Look at that. It's really good. In fact, we liked it so much I made another batch, and this time with mushrooms. And we wanted to see what that would taste like, and so we got that put together, and My wife and I both like this a lot as well. You can see the mushrooms and the onions. You just cook the mushrooms in, you saute them in at the same time you do the onions, and they come out nice and tender, and they add a little extra flavor. Now, of course, if you don't like mushrooms, you probably won't like this, but it's pretty good with mushrooms. Hey, anyway, hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye now.